Today's kind of exciting. Kind of exciting for me when you get a product ahead of time, ahead of what the world is getting. I got it today. I'll talk about it in just a second, but many of you know that I like smartphones, iPhones, all kinds of phones, and I like shooting video with them as well as all the other kind of cameras out there. I had the opportunity previously to work with this company, Sirui, to test some of their wide angles and anamorphic lenses, and they were fantastic, really good. Today, we get to try out a new gimbal. So they're releasing the M1 and P1 as an Indiegogo campaign, and that's actually happening today. Well, it's today that you're watching this possibly, so October 10th, 8 a.m. This is actually the day before because I'm filming this. But these are coming in at crazy prices. Crazy prices if you can get them before they sell out. We're going to talk about that and take a look at one of their new gimbals. All right, guys, so I have their Facebook group page open here, just so you can see it. And here's their two gimbals that they have launching October 10th. You can see 2019. The Swift P1 and the Swift M1. Now, as you can see right here, right here, I have the Swift M1. Get a steady shot every time. Now, this is fantastic for two reasons. Number one, it's awesome for them to trust me enough to do a quick unboxing, review, and test of this unit. And secondly, for you guys, is that we know that this thing is close to production or is ready for production soon. They actually told me that we're looking for an actual release where this is going to be shipped December of this year. So we shouldn't be, a lot of us get Indiegogo stuff and we're like, yeah, well, I may see that in the next 9 months to a year, maybe. Look at this, retail package. Everything's ready to go. That's awesome. Price-wise, if you guys can get on it before, I want to say they're gone, just to show you here. So we're looking at, we got to get in close here, M1 and P1. So the M1, retail price, $99. First off, I'm guessing this is US. That's nuts. 99 bucks? Okay, that's awesome. If you can get on the early bird, 59. And if you can get on the super early bird, 49. That's crazy. Now, the P1, which I hope I get the opportunity to try when this thing is ready. Even these, look at these, $199, $109, $99. And that's one that's capable of handling like mirrorless cameras. So if I come here, yeah, here's a list right here, compatible cameras. Now this isn't saying that these are the only cameras. This is based around weight. So just so you guys know. Now I'm spending a lot of time talking about this P1, but I wanted you guys to see both because these are both really cool options for you guys. But we're gonna crack this open, take a look, because, well, that's why we're here. All right, just so you know, here's his Swift M1, get a steady shot. Not a lot else. This is kind of showing you what it looks like in the folded position. A little QR code on the bottom and a vertical shot of the gimbals as well. Capture your imagination. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing that. All right, let's open this, shall we? Open the box here. Nice. Always like gimbals. I've been super happy with these guys and their lenses. Their lenses, awesome. I'm going to put a link up here if you guys are interested in looking at their anamorphic or their wide angle. So good. Now my hope is that this will be able to handle those, especially the anamorphic. That would be awesome. Now one of the things I'm going to make sure after we open this is that we do or check for firmware updates. I know that because this thing is kind of pre-production, that's kind of important. I'm sure they'll be releasing firmwares quite regularly just to make sure that everything's running. I already am happy. Look at this. Already happy. So many companies now have taken their gimbals and gotten rid of like any kind of carry case. They've just given you like a bag. I don't want just a bag. I want something that's going to protect it. Look at that. Look at that. So you got a quality control pass. You have a instructions right here. So instructions, Sirui Swift M1 Gimbal. Okay, know the Sirui Swift Gimbal. Going through all this. I'm gonna probably end up doing 2 videos so that this video isn't like 7 hours long. I'm gonna put it on. We'll do again, finish the unboxing here. I'll put it on And then over the next couple days, what I'll do is I'll play with the software so that I can show you all the features of it. Yeah? That sounds good. Right now, I just want to make sure that it balances and that it holds the weight. Very cool. Would have liked to have seen the fonts a little bigger, a little bit, but that's not horrible. I can read all that. All right, ready? Oh, this is exciting. Okay, here we go. I love the fact that they give us a box. You don't understand how much I love that. Oh, look at that presentation. That's fantastic. So, what do you get in the box? I love the fact that inside here, they actually tell you how to unfold it. That's so smart. You get a nice little hinge here, which is just kind of to support that hinge. Some silica gel, which is awesome. I'm going to put that over there. You get your little mini tripod legs, which is awesome. Any company that doesn't give you tripod legs with a gimbal, that's an instant fail. You get little USB cable, so it is micro USB. So that's going to go right there. You get your gimbal, and if you so choose, you don't want to lug this. Look at these guys, thinking of everything. Just in case you don't want to use this whole setup, you can actually come here and put it in a little bag. Be like, nope, I don't need this whole. I don't have space for this whole thing. But I need a little bit of protection. Bag. Good on you. Now, if you can get this thing, even at $99, for one, this is so far. I can't tell you for sure until I test it, but so far, awesome. So let's take it out, shall we? So it definitely folds different than when you're looking at some of the other brands like, you know, DJI or Snopa or Zhiyun, any of those. I'm gonna take this tripod legs out, put them over here, and I'm gonna put this box away. Again, so happy with the box. That's awesome. And I probably need the box for the manual. Talk about how cool the manual is, and then I put it away. All right, I'm going to throw this over here so I can read that. Let's figure out what it says. To unfold the gimbal, press and slide the folding release button to the left. Oh yeah, so right here. See there? There's a little tiny slider right there. So it says, oh yeah, see, you wouldn't even think that moves, but it does, right? Press and hold that to the left. Rotate the base of the phone clamp to the right or inward to unlock. So I'm guessing that's this. So I've unlocked it. Let's start this again from the start so you guys can see this, because you'll get this the first time and be like, this is a little confusing, and I get it, but once you get it, you're good. So you got your lock. Yeah, this unlocks. Now we're gonna turn this. You see how this can turn? And again, it's got a good lock on it, but you got to turn it because it's this clamp that kind of holds the handle. Once you turn it, now you can pull this down. Okay, so that locks into place. This is fluid, so we're good now. So we've unlocked that. Last one is this, and again, this has got a pretty strong lock. So all you're gonna do is kind of hold it from the top and give it a little pop, and now you're good, right? So you got your handle here. This is gonna be kind of floating in spot. You can kind of change your length of this. It's gonna have no problems sitting wherever it needs to sit. You've got a gimbal. Now that balance is really heavy on this side for now, but let's actually put a phone in here just to see how well it balances. I'm going to put this down. Now I have an iPhone 7 Plus, and the reason I chose the 7 Plus is because it's probably one of the heavier, at least Apple phones that are out there just for weight, and I really wanted to see what this thing can do in regards to weight. So I'm going to actually take this little base thing on it too and screw that in. Now what I would probably do, and I may do this, is if you're someone else, because this has the tripod mount on the bottom, this is great having this without question, because now I can stand this up, right? And like, no hands, and we're good. But I also like too, you can get those little arm extenders, so you can have like the tripod hold with a little arm, so now you got two hands if you want to make sure that you want to do this two-handed. But I like the fact, here's what is kind of an issue, sort of sometimes, not always an issue. Up to you. So this, is it the smallest gimbal? No. But one of the things that I've been a firm believer with the small gimbals is that they do lack some of the features of the bigger gimbals. This folds up nice and small. Again, not as small as some of the really small portable ones. But when it unfolds, look how big that is. Now we've got, in my opinion, more of a professional iPhone gimbal, smartphone gimbal, whatever phone you got. That's important because this puts it up against some of the bigger smartphone gimbals out there. This really reminds me of, let's say, the Smooth 4 for way less, and it folds, so it's way more compact, which is nice. All right, let's see how it works for strength. So I'm gonna grab my iPhone. So here's my iPhone 7 Plus. We're gonna put that in there. And I'm not gonna run the software in that right now, even though I may after. But what I wanna do is I just want to, and I may have to, we'll see. Actually, I'm gonna scan this code, okay? We're gonna see what happens when I scan this code. So it has a QR code right on the front here. Let's see if that does anything. So it takes us to their website, which is awesome. Does it give me anything? Oh, here's another. Oh, there's another code. So another code on the front, just so you know, takes you to their website. Code in the manual. Code in the manual takes us to their website. Oh, there we go. So we can actually, takes you to that page of all their apps. So there's the Swift one right there. So let's tap on that. Excellent. Sirui Swift. Bluetooth firmware upgrade function. So that's cool. So I'm going to instantly do a firmware upgrade the moment I turn this on, because I think that's best. So hold on a sec. Okay, you guys, hold on. Don't go anywhere. Okay, two things I'm going to try, because I'm curious now, right? So that's heavy that side. Okay, still heavy that side. Okay, 7 Plus, balance. So that's pretty close. That's excellent. Now, before we do anything though, that's a good heavy motor on that. So can you see me? Right? Maybe I'll put it there. That's a good heavy motor on that, which is excellent. Now, I'm going to take one of these. I think it's this one. This is the VD01. VD01 anamorphic by Sirui. Okay, so we're going to take that. There's their anamorphic. Okay, so we need the anamorphic to sit this way. Now I'm going to just spin this around, because really what we're concerned about here is weight. All right, so there we are. That's that anamorphic. Let's see. Weight is still good that way. That's fantastic. I just wanted to see with the weight. I think we're rocking and rolling. I think we're good. So even with our anamorphic, that's awesome, because it balances, right? I don't need any counterweights to get it to balance, so that's huge. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. Hold on. How do I turn it on? I guess it's this button right here. Oh, a Swift M1. Nice little digital display. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So good. Sirui Swift M1 Yep. Click to activate. Like to use a microphone? Yes. Everything is golden. That's fantastic. You guys can't necessarily see what's happening on the screen. Again, I'm going to show you all this stuff after. I'm going to go to settings first, and I'm going to see firmware version, update, data loading. Oh, there we go. I can't see what it's doing. That's okay. I don't know if you guys can't see this necessarily. See up there? It even has like a firmware updating icon that comes up on the gimbal. I love the little display. Come on now, for that price, you got to get one of these. These are awesome. It will take a period of time to upgrade the firmware. Please make sure not to turn off the power and exit the app. You and I are going to just hang tight. We're just going to hang tight. Seems like a pretty big update. We'll be back in no time for you. All right, so we're close. We're at like 95%, 95. So the firmware update, just so you know, if you have decent internet, probably should take about 5 to 10 minutes. So make sure you have a good battery charge on your smartphone, because firmware updated, confirm. Boom, sets herself back up. That's awesome. Let's just see. So you have a cam switch. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the buttons here, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's hard to see for you guys. There you go. Can you see that a bit better on here? So there's a whole bunch of information. Now again, I'm gonna go through the software and how this gimbal works down the road. But for now, ready? With an anamorphic on there. Look at that. There is no give on that. That motor is crazy strong. Right? Look at that. Crazy strong. Oh, I like that a lot. So now I just want to play with it. Right? So I got manual, function, cam. Is it a touchscreen or anything? No. But I do have modes. So this is your rotation with your joystick. Awesome. That's nice and smooth. Oh yeah, that's really good. Right? Especially, look, watch the tilt. With the anamorphic on there. You know? So it's got a decent tilt up and down. There's your extreme, so to about there down. And upwards we're getting pretty much almost straight up, pretty close. Now, what about 360 wise? This is my curious. So how about if I spin? So we spin it. How far around will it go? So it doesn't do a full 360, but it will spin all the way that way. And then the other way we get to, and that makes sense because it hits the lock, right? So it does go pretty close to a full 360. Not all the way, but close. It does close. Yeah, so a lot of cool little features on here, right? So if I switch that to video mode. Oh yeah, look how, that's awesome. That's super. I just impressed with that ability to use that weight. What does this do? Oh, zoom. Oh, it's super smooth. Super smooth. I'm curious now too, because I have the anamorphic on there. So I wonder, and I'm going to click on here because it says normal. Time-lapse, path, motion, zoom, normal. I wonder if there's a setting in here. I am a little curious. Grids, flash, video resolution, film. Ah, look at that. Oh, you can't see it. There's something in here that says video resolution, which I'm gonna change that, go higher, so 4K. And then it says film camera. Used with the 33mm film lens. So I wonder if I hit that. It puts it automatically into anamorphic. Oh, look at, I'm gonna spin. Ready? See that? Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe I'll get closer. It automatically knows that the anamorphic is attached when you put it in film. So now you get their anamorphic, and this gimbal's own hardware allows it to be compatible with this anamorphic. Win. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm curious here. I'm gonna hit record. Can I lock? Oh, look at that. Look at that flare. Look at that flare coming off there. Do you see that flare? Right, little flare come across here. Oh, look at that flare. Oh, yeah. Look at me being all filmy like. Look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, what an amazing combo. Look how smooth that is. Look how smooth. This will have no steadying on it after. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, my friends, we're gonna have another video come out soon. Another one soon, because look at that flare and how smooth it is. Oh, you need to buy both of these together. I'm surprised they don't have a kit with this gimbal and the anamorphic. That's what they should have. It should be an add-on that you can put because you want both. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you there. This video got really long, but this is exciting. It's really exciting to see what these guys are doing with this stuff, especially because they make an anamorphic built into their gimbal software. We don't have to use an external one. If you don't want to, you can, but you don't have to. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you here. We're going to have another video come up, hopefully maybe this weekend. I'm going to play around with this, and oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. And I'll delve more into the software, okay? Full review coming up later this week, early next week. All right, guys, Sirui M1, you should get one. You should get this. This is awesome. Later, my friends. I don't really have a link as of yet, but once it's available, I'll put it down below so you guys can go to the Indiegogo page and pick one of these up. All right, my friends, soon. Go get it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all that stuff. I'm so excited. It's awesome. Later.